second time recording this intro because let me fix this. The mic was not on before. My bad. Now it is though, and I think it should be okay. Can you hear me? Check 1 2 1 2. So, welcome to my channel. Welcome back, or welcome new people. I don't know. But you can pick your poison, either watch along or you can listen as background noise. Pick your poison. I don't know if you noticed, but I recorded that a little smoothly. The intros have been the struggle and I very clearly don't know what to say, but this time I think I've got it. So today we're going to be talking about finances. I wrote some notes. I guess first, how are you doing? How's everything going? Having a good day? Are you enjoying this? For me, it's a rainy day. When this goes up, I think we'll be in the middle of the typhoon. We'll find out, but I hope you're having a great day. I hope it's sunny, and yeah. So first, why I wanted to make this video. I realized, or I'm going to get into finances a little bit, but something good happened with my finances, and I just want to share a little bit of knowledge. I don't know who it's going to help or if it'll even help anyone, but it's worth a shot. I will try not to rattle on too much. As you can tell, I'm still trying to get comfortable in front of the camera and with talking and everything, but I've got this. I've got a message again in my heart. I feel like somehow ideas just keep coming up, and I don't know, I just want to share with everyone, and hopefully these tips help. So, finances, with the notes that I wrote. I want to start with first, mindset. How do you view money, or how do you feel about money? Like, just last year, I was the kind of person that would kind of wig out about money. I quit my full-time job last year after, key word, after getting enough savings. I quit my full-time job, moved back to the big city, and went from there. Was kind of starting my own business, my own kind of business, kind of. And I'm sorry if you can hear the train in the background. Hopefully this mic is blocking it out. But yeah, so over last year, I moved after quitting my full-time job to basically just start living part-time in a bigger city with more expenses, more activities. So that there's that. But minus that, I noticed my savings were going down. I noticed that, and I was like, I have to. As in April is when I sat back with myself, and I was like, I gotta do something differently because this ain't working. My savings, I have no savings, basically. And since April, I've been on this journey of just getting myself back together, trying to really work and, just make more income. So again, the main point, and my first point, is your mindset. How do you view money? I know some people view it as money is the root of all evil, which I might have agreed with at one point in time, but now my mindset is more of, well, it was that, but now, on top of what I thought before, which was money is the dirtiest thing in this world, I still think money is the dirtiest thing in the world. To some extent, I don't think I'm a germaphobe, but when it comes to just touching money, even to use the vending machines outside, I use a glove, because money, if you think about all the places it's been between people's butt cheeks. You know, Mr. Krabs thing where he's rubbing it all up on himself, the dollar bill, his first dollar bill or $100 bill or whatever it is, his $1,000,000 bill, or however he said it. Yeah, no, I don't want to know what people are doing with those bills, those monies. It's dirty. So I always tell my friends, please just send it via the phone app, send me money a different way, or if you have to give me cash, put it in an envelope and then hand it to me. It's whenever some clients hand me cash just directly, I'm just thank you. I gotta go wash my hands immediately. Oh my god. I just hate touching money. But minus that, I still think money is dirty, but my relationship with money overall, since April, it's been a pretty good journey. Now, as of recording, it is I think it's August 28th today. I've got a pretty good relationship with it. So I want you to know money is not necessarily evil. I don't think it's evil. It's dirty, not evil. just keep that in mind. But if you can, think about where your ideologies for money came from, why you think the way you do about money. Think if that kind of mentality is serving you. Is it helping you to have a positive relationship with money, or what? I'm just throwing it out there. It's just my first point. And again, I'm not gonna rattle, so I'm just gonna move on to my kind of mini story time. So I remember this is back in like December, maybe January or something like that. I was talking with someone on the phone as I was walking throughout the department store, and I was telling them, like, just jokingly, like, yeah, I can afford everything in here. All of this could be mine. Like, completely kidding. And this person was serious, and they were like, no, don't say that. To me, yeah, I'm joking, but at the same time, I'm like, I do have ambitions. Like, the feeling was I was joking, but at the same time, yeah, I'm in a place where I do want to make money for my goals. And eventually, yeah, I do maybe want to afford a nice, I don't know, watch in there. I'm not really interested in bags, but I do want a nice little dainty watch, just something small, something I can look time with. But when I was telling this person, I'm like, no, don't say that. Like, that's so greedy. That's like so bad. I'm like, that's your relationship with money. I had to tell them, in me saying I can afford everything in this department store, that means I paid off my student debt, which is a lot. That's me paying off my mom's student debt. That's me paying off my best friend's student debt. That's me getting my mom her dream home. Like, to me, because my relationship, even in, I say my journey started in April, but even from before that, I was thinking about money in a positive way, kind of, where I feel like I've never been the kind of person to, how should I say, be greedy with money. I'm always spending my money on my friends, whether it be a gift for their birthday, just a gift out of love, or, you know, like, gift giving is one of my 5 love languages. I love serving someone, even if it's something small, like getting a notebook from the dollar store or Mise, and just writing a cute little note like that, which I will actually have a video about. I hope my friend doesn't mind, but I got him for his birthday like a cute notebook, and then I'm gonna write like 52 things for each like week of the year for him to do, to like kind of like show me eventually at some point, like, go to a movie and then tell me about how the movie was after, and, you know, go outside and just sit outside for 5 minutes and write down your thoughts and tell me how you felt, like something like that. It's like only 200 yen, but I feel like he would really appreciate a gift like that. Like, I'm always thinking of how to give a gift or serve someone. I love serving people. Anyways, that being said, my mind just didn't go to greedy, like, oh, I'm gonna buy up everything in this place and like use the money for like evil intentions, like some villain or something. But I could tell that was the mindset of that person. So I told them basically what I just told you guys, which is, no, I wouldn't, like, my mind thinks more charity. Yeah, if I can afford stuff here, I can, you know, like, donate to charity, donate for like good stuff, for the causes I believe in. Like, y'all know, in previous videos I talked about adoption agencies and orphanages and stuff, so you know I want to donate to those causes. I'm like, for this person to kind of it was implied with how the conversation went, that I would use it in a greedy way. I was just like, that may be your relationship with money, but that's not mine. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. But I really encourage all of you to just have a positive relationship with money. It's not money that's evil, it's the people that wield it and use it. Like, if a person has a knife can cut fruit. A knife can be used for good. Cutting fruit in your body, getting healthy, or it could be used to stab. I don't know. But you choose. It's not the knife's fault if someone chooses to stab with it, you know? Like, y'all get what I'm saying. I trust that y'all get what I'm saying. So yeah, so I just wanted to let that story be known. It's not money that's evil, it's just the people that use it. And honestly, I don't foresee myself doing anything negatively with money. I always just want to give it back. I would hope you would too, after like taking care of yourself and making sure your needs are met. But sorry, I'm like looking at the note too. But once you kind of let go of negative past ideologies that you had, you'll realize that money can be a good thing, or it is a good thing when you have enough to like satisfy your daily life and your living expenses. But also, just in and of itself, I feel like people just kind of need to change how they feel and think about money. Anyways, let's move on to point 2 because I'm pedaling on. Positive thinking. I really, really want you to have positive thinking towards money. This goes into changing your ideologies, right? So I have kind of 2 stories. First was last year. Again, remember I said that I quit my full-time job and just moved to basically start a part-time job where I made no money a month. Like, I didn't even make enough to pay for rent. But again, I had savings. Make sure you have your savings. In saying that, yeah, I remember just kind of not wigging out, but like I was talking with my senpai and I really had wanted to go visit her in Tokyo, and I was just like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. I don't have the money. I'm so sorry. I keep applying to jobs and I have so many interviews and I want to see you, but I can't go and all this stuff. And I was just like, oh, what was me? It was like that bad. I was like complaining. I was like negative relationship with money, negative feelings, always sad, constantly applying, which drained the heck out of me. And then lo and behold, I just kind of had a moment. I watched a video actually, and the person in the video, I'll try to link it below if I can remember it, but she was just like, just don't worry about money. The more you keep chasing it, the further it's gonna run, right? Just don't worry about it. So I was like, you know what? I'm tired of applying for all these freaking jobs. I'm tired of things falling through. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. I was like, I'm just going to go to Tokyo. So I think we were talking about it in April. And then maybe around May, I was like, okay, what's going to happen is I'm going to come to see you in June/July. And then we're going to, let's have fun. I ended up not being able to meet this friend, unfortunately. She got shingles. Oh, she was so stressed out at that time. Totally fine though. I hope to see her sometime soon. But yeah, I ended up going, and I felt like it was a much needed vacation where I just needed to a change of pace, a change of energy. And I was like, when I came back, I didn't apply to jobs anymore. I was just like, I'm tired. What I'm gonna do is focus on the work that I currently have and just hone in on that. Lo and behold, I started getting more clients. Lo and behold, I just so happened to check on the internet at that time I was really interested in blogging work, which is my current job. And, I just asked it, hey, do you guys need another blogger? I would like to apply for this job. I said I didn't apply. This is more just by chance I happened to find it out of curiosity. Let me clarify that. So I talked with them, got the job, started working. On top of that, I met up with another homegirl who we were just talking. I was like, yeah, I was struggling with money before, but now I'm just kind of looking like, oh. She was like, actually, I know someone that might need an English speaker to help with this job. How about I hook you guys up? I was like, yes, please. So me sitting back and resting benefited me so much, because then the money coming. I'm not fanning myself with money, but it was enough to start paying for rent, getting myself back on my feet, just from resting. And I'm saying, if you have savings, please try that. But but I want to say that was just dumb luck on my part, but also resting probably helped me a lot and helped me to be in a more positive mood and put me in the right mindset to give my all at work, which brought in better reviews for the kind of work I'm doing, which brought in more people. It's a cycle. I can't do a cycle, but you guys get it. So that's one story. My second story that I'm going to get into about positive thinking is actually the reason I'm making this video. I'm so sorry. I'm so scared that this mic isn't on. Just hold it there. Okay, so the whole reason I'm actually making this video is because, again, I try not to worry about finances, and I'm like, just let it go. I'm gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. So basically, long story short, I planned this trip to the Philippines with my friend. I was telling him before, earlier last year, we talked about it, and basically he was like, yeah, let's plan it. Let's make it happen. I'm like, okay. He's one of my best friends from high school, and I truly do miss him. He's such a good time, and he's so funny. I'm so excited to hang out with him next month. But he was like, yeah. I'm like, you know what? Ask me in July. Ask me like 3 months before, because that's the best time to get the tickets for the plane. Ask me 3 months before. Skip to 3 months before, which we're going on this trip in September, which hopefully I'll have a vlog about that. But we're going in September. So he asked me back in like July, like, so what's up? What are we doing? I was like, he was serious. Because I also told him, like, you know what, let me get my finances up a little bit. Lo and behold, my finances are stable now. They're totally stable, but it's like, it's again client-based work. So you're gonna have good days, good weeks, good months, bad good days, or bad months, bad days, bad weeks, you know, like how it goes. But I was like, you know what, let me just buy a ticket. I have the money, I have the funds to go. Do I really want to spend part of my savings on this? I don't know. I mean, I do love him. I do want to see him again. So, you know what? Let's go have fun. And I just said I'm not going to worry about it. Lo and behold, I get a letter in the mail. Let me see. I'm not going to show you guys the exact letter because it has like my information on it. But I get something like this paper right here. And at first, all I see is on it, National Japanese Pension, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, Lord, here we go. Here we go again. Not again, but you know, just, I pay my taxes, I pay my pension, I pay health insurance, I pay everything I have to pay as a national citizen here without actually getting the benefits of being a citizen here. What bill am I having to pay now? Surprise, surprise. This is a refund. They overcharged me last year, I believe, for my pension. So I just made a lot, not like a lot, like I'm like living luxury, but I made a good amount of money back that I paid before out of nowhere. Just from you. I wasn't fretting. Like this month alone, I have worked very little between my traveling back to the family in Tanabe, between now is Obon, or not now, it was last week, but Obon is a Japanese holiday where basically you celebrate the dead, kind of, and a lot of people return to their home lands, like their home prefectures or their parents' homes. So for almost a week, I barely worked. Well, between going to Tanabe, that's 1 week, no working. Between Obon, another week not working. So that's already 2 weeks when I was like, this month I'm gonna save money. I'm gonna like make sure I work my arse off in order to be able to have money to go to the Philippines. When I noticed that I was not working these 2 weeks, I was like, oh God, you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna be okay. I did not complain. I did not say anything. I was just like, you know what? Let's just let it be. And then I get this in the mail. So I'm telling you, positive thinking, changing your relationship with money, just, it will bring so many things to you, so many wonderful things to you. Like I would have never expected that I would get this letter in the mail about a refund that the government owes me. Like who would have thought? But that is definitely paying for my trip to the Philippines. And yeah, so again, that point is taken off of this list. So that was point number 2. Just changing my way of thinking, positive thinking towards money and about getting money. And if I do not have it now, I know like behind the scenes, I'm also putting in work for a company I kind of want to start. Not to say I can like just start it like that, but work I do want to do and setting myself up for next year, so that next year I can make a lot of money and I can start like working towards, for me, paying off my own debts. But also I really, really, really want to make enough money to pay off my best friend's debts, my mom's debts, and my dream. I have not told my mom this yet, but I really, really, really want to get her dream home at some point. So that means I've got to really start working hard. I got to grow up a little more. So that's my goal for next year. So this is kind of like the setting up phase where I'm kind of stagnant, but I'm like behind the scenes working up a little more. So I just try to have positive thinking about money, because I know every time I relax and think positively, money just comes. Like, I say I didn't work, but I did a gig earlier in September, which kind of made up for the week or 2 weeks I didn't work. So blessed I be, blessed you be. I think that's most important. Just bringing it in. Number 3, help yourself. Help yourself. And when I say help yourself, I mean, if you know you don't need, like, I don't know, a Chick-fil-A milk. I don't know if people in the States or people in Japan are watching this, or people that want to come to Japan. But, if you can go without certain expenses, go without it. But at the same time, spend money where you want to. I remember just the other day I was with a friend. Excuse me. And we were talking about, because we were in the bookstore, and I was like, oh, well, let me just search this title. Because she was like, I'm thinking about getting this book. I'm like, let me just search real quick. Let me see what I can do. And I'm like, oh, well, if you get it from this like secondhand shop or the secondhand place, it's like 300 yen cheaper. She's like, well, what is 300 yen gonna do for me? Girl, you know what I could buy with 300 yen? I could go to Daiso. And get like, okay, I guess not. If it's only 300 yen, you cannot get 3 things, because it's like, the tax. So it's gonna be like 330 yen. But you can get 2 things from Daiso. That's something right there. Like, I feel like if you can save 300 yen, even sometimes 100 yen, I'm like, okay. I'm not trying to like pinch pennies. I think that's the saying. I'm not trying to pinch pennies, but at the same time, it's like, I know where to pick and not pick. If I can save 300 yen, okay. If it's like 50 yen, doesn't matter. But 300 yen, that's a pretty good amount. I would personally try to save that. And that's what I do with like things. If I know I can get it cheaper somewhere else or online or used, I'ma do it. And I'm not gonna feel like cheap about it, because that 300 yen, imagine doing that 15 times. What's 15 times 3? That's 45. That's 45, And in saying that, you just saved 4,500 yen, which is $45 basically. And you know what you can do with $45? Get your friend a gift. Get yourself a gift. Put it in your savings. So just know where to like help yourself. Help your money, yes, but help yourself. Like, again, saving, I feel like it's one of those things you have to work on, but I've always been really good with saving, which is why when it comes to saving maybe 300 yen here and there, 200 yen, 500 yen, 1,000 yen, I'm pretty good about that. And that's why I have extra money. That's why not sometimes, but like, going out for me, someone just honked really loud. I hope they're okay. If it's an activity I really want to do, I feel like I'm doing everything I really want to do, because I know where to pick and save money at. I know when I want to save like a cent or two, and then when I want to spend that cent or two. So I'm just saying, do that. And again, when it comes to helping yourself and saving your money, just know when to spend it. Like, do you really need that shirt? And one thing we were talking about, me and that friend, it was like, I told her there's this book that I really wanted. It's a Japanese folklore book. I'll probably put the picture up on screen. But I was like, this is really good for studying Japanese. But what I'm going to do is just wait 2 weeks. 2 weeks. If I still want it after 2 weeks, maybe I'll get it. Right now, I think about the time that I have to study. Right now, I'm in my 3rd year of university. My thesis is coming up because I graduate in about 3-4 months in December. I'm not really gonna have time to read this folklore book, so I might not get it, but it's something that I really do want to look at, because I do want to improve my Japanese, and I do want to learn through my interests. I really love folklore, legends, myths. I should get that, but I did. Let me see. I might have showed you guys already, but one of my clients was so kind. It kind of did like a show and tell, and they showed me these demon cards. And I was like, oh my God, I love Japanese legends and everything. I really, really, really want these cards. I will pay for it. They were like, well, we can't sell it to you because I think that'd be illegal, because I think these images are made with AI. But they were telling me what we can do is we can just give it to you as a gift, as a thank you gift. I'm like, oh, Oh, you guys are so sweet. But look at these cute cards. They're Karuta cards. So you can, I want to study with these and learn lessons through these. The Japanese is super easy. So yeah, I mean, for now, until I at least finish my thesis and my novel, I can just study with these, and then next year, if I really want the book, I'll get it. You can choose. Oh, I'm sorry, it's already 25 minutes. I'm sorry, I'll rush. Okay. And then lastly, for my fourth and final point, I just want to show you guys this app. Please download it. This is what I started using in April, and this is what helped me to start saving money because I realized where my money was going. Okay, I got the app up, and so let me start by saying I actually downloaded it like a year or two ago, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna use this app. I'm just gonna, try to mentally budget and save. Girl, what? No. So this is the app. I'm gonna show it here. It says Money Cute Expense Tracker. Yeah, Money Cute Expense Tracker. And I downloaded it because I realized I'm not going to budget if I don't have a super cute app. I know it sounds ridiculous. I know in my old ripe age, I should just willingly budget. But the only reason I started is because this app was so cute. Look at this. I think you can change the color, but mine is this color in the actual app. This is just the app store. But you can see here. Can I make it focus? Let me try tapping the screen. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Okay, so I've decided to screen record now. So you can see here, it's a Money Cute expense tracker. And basically what it does is just track your expenses. You enter it in daily. So you can see here what they have is can I zoom in? I cannot zoom in. But you have weekly, monthly, and your annual. I always look at the annual so that I know how much I have coming in regardless of how much money I'm making each month. It's just easier for me that way. Books is the account that you want to mess with in order to basically just track your money. I think you can have different books, I guess if you have one for housing or if two people using the same phone for some reason, you can use it like that. But to get more books, I think that costs money and you have to pay for the professional version. You don't need it though. You only need one account. That's my belief. So you'll see the total 1,718 yen. That's how much you made overall. Income 2,000 yen, and then after you spend that 282, that's how you get the 1,718 yen. Okay, so you can change and tweak it how you want to, but you can input cute little icons, and then the icons can have a label. I've changed some of them in the app to stop. I had Starbucks at one point, but I changed it to traffic or what's something else, bills, just a bold bills one for me. So I have bills all in one category. After, you can also see the expenses and everything, and you can see exactly the percentage of the money you are spending. Isn't that great? So with this, it's just really helpful in understanding where your money is going to, how you're spending it, and what you can do to improve and make better. So here's an example of one of the data inputs. I'm not explaining it well. I'm so sorry I'm not. But as soon as you download the app and try it, it's very self-explanatory. You're not going to have a problem with it. The diet, I guess maybe they ate something, then they have the directions there. And yeah, you can see each day how much money you made, or if you spent too much money, or if you went over or made enough. And yeah, so I really, truly hope, here's a category thing where you can choose the pictures. And yeah, it looks like this. So I highly recommend, if you are struggling with your money and budgeting, let me turn off this screen record, see it later. So I highly recommend this app 1000%. You cannot go wrong with it. This is probably the biggest reason why I am saving as much as I am now and why I'm doing better. Every single day I enter what I bought. For example, I just recorded the salad I got from the 7-Eleven. How much was it? 386 yen. I input that data in there. Earlier today, I worked with 3 different clients. I made sure I input each client's name and the entry into it. And I think this really also changed my relationship with money, because after seeing where my money was going to, but specifically how much I was making from different clients and different gigs and the blogging job I talked about earlier, mute to the center, I was like, wow, girl, you're working a lot. You're making more money than you thought you were making. Like, I had no concept. It's, again, I know my ripe age, not budgeting and not understanding where my money was going or how much money I was making a month. I didn't even know how much because I never budgeted. Now that I see how much I'm making and now that I see how hard I've been working, it like just made me feel fueled, to, for lack of a better term, just feel fueled, like, oh my god, you're actually making more than you thought. So you shouldn't feel scared to spend money here, or you know what, spend money here but don't do it here. Like, I can afford the life that I'm living right now based off of how much I'm working. And I probably would have been maybe in a fear kind of mindset had I not started budgeting. And yeah, there are days when I maybe spend more than I make, especially days when I work almost every day. There's not really a rest or break. I have at least one client a day or I'm doing something. But even on days when I don't have a client but I'm spending money or going out with a friend, like, all I have to do is look at my budget and say, oh, okay, well, I have all this extra expenses here, extra money here. Just go, have fun, don't worry, you know? So I highly recommend this app if you are looking to budget, or if you are looking to just save or understand your finances more. The fact that it even gives you like percentages of the money that you're spending, it's a lifesaver. So I think I'm gonna end it there. I only wanted to do like a 20-minute video. I'm so sorry. I promise I'll get better at talking, but I've rattled on too much. My last point for you is, one, if you are in Japan, there's no reason you should not be using PayPay or a Rakuten credit card where you don't have any fees or anything, but you get points back. Do you know how much money I've saved and how much like points I've made that have saved me more money too? Get PayPay, stop using cash. Keep cash on you for emergencies and everything, for when you think you're going to need it. But PayPay, get those points and use that for your lunch. Rakuten credit card, it's free. It's a bit difficult to log into. I'll probably put my blog below so you guys can see one kind of like tricks or hacks thing I did where it talks a lot about money and where to save money. But there's just no reason you shouldn't have a Rakuten credit card or PayPay. You need it if you want to be saving money. You get no benefit from paying in cash every single time. There's no points, there's no reward for that. Stop it. Stop it. But yeah, I'm gonna end with that. And I guess one other small point is just be kind and be patient to yourself. It is fine if your finances are not where you think they should be right now. They will get there. They will get there. They will get there. Take it from someone. Again, remember, I was just telling my finances, my savings were going down. And now here I am able to tell you about how I've been saving money and how just like changing my mindset and thinking more positively about money has positively impacted me. There's no wrong you can do with thinking more positively about money. So I'm going to stop the video here. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that you have a great day. I'm probably going to shower and take a nap. It's been a long day of working. It's been a long day. I've been working all day since morning time. I can use a break. So I don't know. You have a good day. Hope you can relax, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!